Good morning, friends. Welcome to the BeanTown versus Boston game day vlog. This is the first game of the fall 2022 season, and I'm very excited. I'm a little bit nervous, but I am ready. So it's Saturday. Last night and on Friday, I made sure to prepare everything I was going to need for today. One, because I knew I was filming and I didn't want that to stress me out. But two, I have not prepared before, and then that leaves me like hectic and frantic the morning of the game, and that's just not a fun time. So yesterday I packed everything, all my clothes, prepped my food, and now I want to share with you what I'm going to be bringing for fuel. So for breakfast, we've got sweet potato, and eggs, and ground beef with a little bit of ketchup on top. And then for the game, in this bottle, I have half a scoop of electrolytes, half a scoop of BCAAs, and a full scoop of InFocus. I'm going to drink this on my drive down. In here, in this top one, I have G1M. I'm going to drink that during the warm-ups, and that's going to be one of my fuel sources. And then in this bottom one, I have another half scoop of electrolytes and BCAAs. I got 2 goos, one for pregame and one for halftime. In this bottle, I have a serving of BPN Strong Foods. I haven't tried Strong Foods yet, so this will be an option. I'm mainly bringing that because we do social after the game with the other team. However, I don't always love the food option, or it doesn't agree with me or sit well, so I just want to have something that I know I can rely on that will fill me up and it's nutritious. That's what I brought. I also have a diet cream soda for the social because I don't drink, but I still want to feel like I'm a part of the festivities. So I'm going to eat, I'm going to take Bruno for a walk, and then I'm going to just head on down to Boston. There are 3 reasons why I try to go for walks the morning of game days. Number 1, Bruno needs to get his walk in. He needs to get his exercise. 2, I like to move my body before playing because it gets the blood flowing. It leaves me feeling less tired and less lethargic, especially if I'm going to drive, which is the case for all of my games this season. And then number 3, it gets things moving so I can go to the bathroom before leaving, because it is just the worst when you either have to stop or you get to the field and you're like, I gotta go. So that's why I go for walks in the morning. It's also just really nice out, and it's a good way to start my day. Goodbye, Bruno. I love you. I am about an hour away from Boston, and while I was on my walk, I panicked that I wasn't gonna have enough food. So before I left, I made myself a fluff and banana sandwich on classic white bread. I'm gonna eat this. It's 2.5 hours before kickoff. That's usually when I stop eating solid food. I just can't really stand having too much food in my stomach. But yeah, that's my plan. I showed you what I was gonna eat this morning, but now I want to explain a little bit as to more of why I'm eating what I'm eating. Breakfast, I wanted to front load my protein to kind of keep me a little bit fuller on the drive, but to make sure I also get it in and make sure I have some easy digestible carbs, which was the sweet potato. And more carbs on this meal right now, because rugby games are intense, guys. Like, they're 80 minutes, not including the hour warm-up and like whatever I do beforehand, because I usually do a little bit like a mini warm-up before the real warm-up with the team. So I need to make sure that my body is ready to go. In college, I would eat, but it wasn't enough. And so I'm now making a point to eat enough before the games. Just got to Boston. The field is right there, and parking is always hard to find here, but I snagged a pretty good spot. I'm gonna mix up my G1M before I head over, and then I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna try to film as much as I can. It'll probably be on my phone, and it'll be just quick little clips, but we're here, we made it, we're pumped, we're ready, let's get it. So, we won our game, I think 32-0 or 38-0. I scored a try, very exciting. It was a great game. Wasn't expecting to win by that much, but good things. I don't feel very good. What the hell? I don't know why it's so loud all of a sudden. This guy's blasting music. Anywho, I think I locked myself out of my car. I'm gonna look for my keys some more, but I might be stranded in Boston. Oh no, I think I remember where I put them. Please, 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 please. Oh, come on. Rummaging through my bag. Yes! We're not locked out. Okay. As I was saying, now that I got my keys, I'm gonna get in my car. Field was super dirty, so I'm gonna like wipe down with water and a towel I brought. I don't feel very good. Everyone's going to like a cider house to like social, but I think I'm just gonna head home. Now that I'm in the car and there's no music, it's a little less chaos going on, and I'm basically in a snail's pace traffic in Boston. Let me give you a better rundown into the game. We come out hot, right? Like both teams itching to play, itching to get after it, and so like, and it's physically hot out. I think it was like 85 degrees or something, and it has not been that hot lately, so getting used to that was, whew, that was hard. And it was like back and forth a lot, like not necessarily just like turnovers, but just like, I guess so, turnovers. Like we'd have the ball, make a good line, they'd get it back. They'd make a good line, we make a great save, we'd get it back. So there was a lot of back and forth, which is fun, but it's extremely tiring. We played a lot of defense in the first half, and I was a little nervous going into it, already thinking like, is my conditioning up to par? I haven't really played a full 80-minute game in, I guess, since the spring. However, like we did play at Can-Ams, but those were like 45-minute games or something like that. So full 80-minute game, haven't done that in a while. The first half felt like it took forever. But I think we scored twice in the first half, and we held them to nothing. And then halftime, I had my goo, I had some water, I had some electrolytes. I just needed to come down. By the time halftime came around, like I was kind of getting like the adrenaline shakes, and so it was a good spot for me to like recenter. Going into the second half, BeanTown, like clearly were just like, we had more to give, like more in the tank. So it was very one-sided in the second half. If we were on defense, it wasn't for long. We made our adjustments that we needed to make and executed, which is all you can really ask for. My try was so cool. It was like textbook. I ran what normally is like a dummy run, so I act like I'm getting the ball, and then it goes behind me and it goes outside to the wing. But I was like, Jenna, I want the ball, like give me the ball on this dummy run. And so I hit it, I hit the gap, and they almost got me, but I was coming on with such speed that I was able to go right through them, dodge that one, dodge another tackle, and I ran at an angle for like, not the corner, but not the center. And I touched down, and boom, that was my first try. It was very exciting. The field was gross. It was dirty. It was dusty. I was so just covered in dirt, and it was like clayey. So like every time you got it like on you, you just got hotter, and it was just gross. I thought you would think for Boston that they would have nicer facilities, or they would take care of their stuff more. Field is gross. covered in goose poop. So before I got in my car, I brought a towel, and so I just took my water and dumped it on the towel and like wiped down, because there was no way I was driving back in that. Injury wise, I feel like I came away unscathed. I had a few instances where it took me a little bit to get up, but mainly just two of them. The first one, my leg was bent when I got tackled, and I got tackled like on it, so my hip kind of just like pushed up into the socket a little, which was uncomfortable, but I was able to kind of shake it out and it was fine. And then towards the end of the game, I got smushed on my side, and my elbow wasn't like bent in any unsafe or particular way. It was just the sheer amount of force landing on it that was a little funky. So I brought BioFreeze, which I'm happy I did, and after I wiped down, I put that on there. So we'll spend some extra love and care on recovery today. Overall, great first experience in a BeanTown jersey. Extremely happy with my decision. I was awarded player of the match by the other team. So at the end of rugby games, we social, and then the captains get together, and each team elects a forward of the match from their team, and then a back of the match, and then a player of the match from the opposing team. So they awarded me player of the match, so that was very exciting. I just got back to Maine from our game, and I forgot my key to get into the high school to take an ice bath. So I'm gonna take nature's ice bath. That was cold, but that felt really, really good. Now, I'm actually going home, and I'm probably gonna take an Epsom salt bath, and I'm gonna eat food. Just realizing I never finished filming the game day vlog, so I'm gonna wrap the video up here. It's Monday, by the way. My body, muscular wise, feels pretty good after the game, better than I thought it was gonna be. After my workout today, though, I just got this overwhelming sense of like feeling sick, like nauseous, and like overwhelmingly fatigued. So I'm just chilling, finishing up the video, gonna post it in a few minutes. But thank you for watching. These aren't very exciting. I don't know if I'm gonna make just a strictly game day vlog again. It's hard for me to film once I'm at the field, mainly because when I get there, I'm like, boom, it's game mode. Unless I get like clips from the game, but it's not like we have a photographer or videographer or anything. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.